cigarette?
Here's the one that he's referring to. Let me just at least this way you'll have them. So.
I mean, we've never used the body armor one on stream before, so.
Yeah, I think I made those after your last.
Well, to be totally honest, I've got OBS going now, and I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying we should save those for the next stream I show it.
Yeah, I sent you so you'll have them. So.
Boom. There we go. We're good.
Keep totally an eye on it for a minute.
Totally good. Everything's fine. All right. Continuing where we left off. Okay. All right. We're good. We're back. Back to Doom. So let's see here. Oh.
How's everybody been?
I've been pretty good.
Oh, okay. It's streaming on there for you guys? Okay, so you can see where I am at.
I've been alright. Just
see Discord.
Busy.
Yeah, I can see stuff.
I've seen you kill what?
Nightmare imps.
There we go.
What's the difference between nightmare imps and demons in this game?
Well, no. There's regular imps, and then there's nightmare imps. Nightmare imps are a little bit invisible, and they move a little bit faster. Regular imps are slower, and they're slower, and they just fire the regular fireballs at a slow pace. Basically, nightmare imps and also nightmare Keiko demons that come out later, they're faster.
So I'm scrolling through the recommended videos, and there's a recommended of the new Velma kissing the new Daphne, and I visibly cringed.
Oh my! Really? They went that far into the woke culture? The first episode? Wow, bro. You know what? I'm gonna say it on stream right now. I do not have a problem with trans. I do not have a problem with LGBTQ. I do not have a problem with race. But what I do have a problem.
Love alphabet soup. You know, it's.
What I do have
delicious.
A problem with is that, yes, all soup is delicious. What I do have a problem with is these companies going and changing characters and changing who they are or who they were because of what is quote-unquote stylish nowadays. And that's not the way it should be.
And then there's fucking Fred, who they made the bad guy. Who has a small penis.
There was.
They made Fred the bad guy?
Yeah. The person in the dumpster, I 100% believe, is someone Fred has killed. He gets put on trial for it, too.
Well, he took the leg off of someone, apparently.
Dude.
Speaking of people getting the leg up, Cyrax is about to lose his.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. I also fucking saw that the trial video, fucking they even made Fred even more of a beta male by he had his maid by his side, like a tar wrangler, and then he was like.
So in other words, they made, and we're talking about the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
So in other words, they made Fred, because Fred is a white male, they made him a piece of shit.
Basically.
Yeah, with a small dick.
Wow, dude.
Literally,
Seriously?
I watched a scene of it, and he was trying to cut a steak, and he was like, "Cut these, mommy, daddy, cut these," and it's like, dude, what the fuck?
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of what they did to Chris Hemsworth's character in the reboot of Ghostbusters.
Can I just say that I am sick and tired of animation companies hiring people who hate animation to do animation. One of the main jokes that I've seen, well, jokes, I said it in massive quotation marks and with absolutely no, like, support of the fact that it can be considered a joke in any way. It's like, Black Shaggy goes, "Oh, do you know what 420 is?" And then Dom's like, "Oh, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons." And I was like,
Really?
how forceful can you be towards your own audience?
That
I
is.
don't know, but if we're talking about racism, you know the only racist description I've seen is Shaggy.
Yeah.
He is a Rastafarian-looking guy who, in the first episode, goes to a drug dealer.
Oh my
I
God,
have
Steve
watched-
Brothers, what the fuck are you doing?
I
Okay,
have watched
I
this,
wanna
so
know-
you don't have to.
I want to know something, okay? I want everybody, including you, Fursky, you better be here or else cone of shame.
I'm here.
You know I love you. Okay. My thing is this, okay? I want to know what the difference is. I want to know why there's a difference. If you have an African American character and you have a Caucasian character, right? And I'm using the PC terms, okay?
You forgot White Devil.
What is the difference between making fun of that character, making fun of the African American character, and then making fun of the Caucasian character? Why
Okay, I
is
can
there a
answer this
difference?
for you. I can answer this for you in one term they use, white privilege. It's one word now, white privilege. They will use that one special word to justify why white people get treated like shit. 100% of the time.
You're not wrong, because that's been. I hate to use the
I
term
got it.
historically, but hell yeah. Historically speaking, that's usually been their justification for doing this kind of stupid shit.
You don't understand our struggles because you're a white male.
Oh!
It pisses me off. I have legitimately met people who's like, "Oh, racism is just against white people." And say, you don't decide what the term means at this point as discriminating against a race, regardless of whether it's black, white, whatever. Racism is racism. There's no picking and choosing who it affects. It affects everyone. Did you know there is, and I've counted, around 47 different racial slurs for Australians?
Really?
Damn.
Yes. Their racial slurs exist for every race out there.
I gotta wonder if
I hate to be
Australians
that
would
really
respond to get that many.
I hate to be that one guy, but when they say that white people don't have a culture, we've proven them wrong time and time again by being a culture of domination.
This is true.
Does medieval Europe of Crusades mean nothing to you?
Exactly. I got a funny thing to share, though, and you guys can thank Icor Sticker for this fucking bit of information. Slavs technically count as colored people.
I'd see it.
I just thought that was funny as hell. When
Hey, here's
dug
the
up
thing.
shit that
Just
said
'cause-
as much.
Just because whatever god you believe in looked at us and chose the default color palette doesn't mean we're bad.
Default color.
All right, let's
You
get away
laughed at that
from
one. It's fucking
let's
racist.
get away from this stupid Velma crap because if not, it's gonna ruin the whole night.
I'm sorry. It's just I wasn't expecting that. That was pretty
Shame. Shame.
By the way, it was his choice to make it the default. Just gonna put that out there.
You guys,
He got lazy and put the paintbrush down and said, fuck it, Control Z.
You know what? You know what the neutral one will be? The absence of color. Let's go. Easy dub. Now I can rest on the Sunday.
Oh my god.
Says
We're all
there's-
going to hell.
Yeah, we are. Says there's
I
two
will save
secrets
you
here. I
sleep
gotta
by
find.
the fire. I 100% think I'm gonna die first out of everyone in this group. I'm okay with that.
I mean, you are an orc, so
I mean, I don't have the longevity. Is hey, do you automatically assume that orcs have like short lifespans? That's pretty fucked.
I mean, there's all the raiding and the pillaging and the.
We live as long as elves. Unfortunately, our aggression doesn't exactly let us live out our entire life.
I'll say this. This is a quote to live by. Fear the man that has grown old in his profession. Yeah.
Fear the old man in a profession where men die young.
And
Yeah,
here's what my people say: don't eat the rich; they taste bad.
You know what?
I mean-
I wouldn't doubt that.
That and you might end up hooked on something because rich people take all kinds of drugs.
All the drugs.
Like even like low end rich people just.
Listen, my mother was a Hebrew orc banker, and my father was a spellcasty, non-semantic fucking wizard. That was an elf. He was an accountant elf.
We drank the blood of some people on drugs and they became wizards.
And somehow, when they both died, I didn't get a penny. They had it buried with them.
Should we leave anything for our son? No. Why?
Which is why
He's
I
a
raided their
dumbass.
tomb. Which is why I raided their tombs.
Legitimate
How do you
question.
think I got? How do you think I met Kit? Kit brought me in for that.
Do you think Jews have the same thing like the ancient Greeks? It's like instead of drachmi, it's just you take the coin from their body to send them off to the afterlife.
Like, yeah, we're just gonna bury ourselves with our coins. Our son can make do. I tried to, and then I raided their tomb, and then Kit caught me.
Because it turns out, in this area, grave robbing's a crime.
Only,
Haha!
hey, he was like, "You're not one of those freaky people who touches undead people." I'm like, "Oh, bro, they're my family."
That's his name. Oh no.
He's like, "I don't know what you people are into." I'm like, "What do you mean, you people?" He's like, "Just get in the car."
Don't make us get the Rodney King special.
Look. Help! Help! I can't breathe. Orcs don't need to
That
breathe.
86
That
out
one
of...
caught me off guard. That one caught me off guard.
Okay, 86 out of 97?
He's like, if you're not careful, I'll make you into Orc Floyd.
Hey, isn't that
Oh, jeez.
God fucking damn it.
Despite making up 13% of the population, orcs contribute to 100%
My
of
lore
violent
is dumb.
crime.
Wait a minute. Sabrina, what are you talking
Oh.
about? Your lore is dumb. What are you talking about now?
Radio.
Why are you insulting yourself, Sabrina? First key, Sabrina's insulting herself. Find out why.
Sabrina, are you okay? Do you need the therapy dog?
She's saying that her lore is stupid.
Your lore isn't stupid. My lore's stupid.
Half of my lore is just made to be stupid.
I'm a radio.
Grave robbing Jew orc is pretty dumb, but it is kind of fun.
I mean, up until that point, I was a great warrior who got screwed by my own party when it came time to, like, davy out the loot. So I made the only obvious choice I had. I decided to pillage my own parents', tomb.
As you do when you find yourself in financial straits.
I owed a lot of money.
Well, I mean, that giant axe didn't pay for itself.
I mean,
No,
to be fair,
Oh,
all phones would probably have some kind of regenerative properties, so loads of money there.
I mean, with all these back shots I've been giving these locales in solitary, I've had at least 20 years of Chris Chan's life, which he'll be able to serve through his sentence. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Something that's called right.
if you guys didn't know, another part of the Chris Chan documentary came out today.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch it. I just got done with another adventuring party, so. And then it was right back to solitary. Kit took my throne. Apparently, I'm not allowed to fight people in the mess hall with no pants.
Nope. Because if you do, I will send Fursky to bite it off.
Are you sure? I don't think she wants to touch that.
No, she'll just bite it off just for fun. She ain't got no problem with it. She's a canine. I say
You know
bite,
that
she
she's
bites.
at least-
Holy shit, here it is!
Yeah. No, just due to the law of fucking dying, right? You realize she's gonna spend at least 2 hours trying to chew that shit off.
It's gonna be like a chihuahua with a stick that they ran the wrong way with.
Had to be a whole bunch of lost fucking souls, didn't it?
Those are the souls that I ate the ghosts out of.
Wait, are you saying they ate out the ghosts?
I
What
ate
would
the
be the
ghosts,
most...
yeah,
Okay, okay.
and I spit
What
them back
would...
out.
What would be the most annoying locale out of all of them?
I'd say
Oh,
Kepler.
that's a good question.
I'd say Kepler's, just because of how fucking deranged and how
Okay,
overly...
so then if that's the case,
Yeah.
then when we make the lore wad of when we make the Doom wad that's locale lore, Keffels gets to be the lost soul. Keffel's face will be the lost souls.
That's
So
perfect.
I had a recommendation for you, kid. If you cover Cyrax again, I kind of want you to have a still that's like Goblin Slayer themed.
I get it.
I get it too.
I want to
Remind
be,
me-
if I'm there, I want to be the Lizard Priest.
Okay, Splint, I have a request, and I will pay for this at a later date. If you
Well,
want
if
to.
everybody's ready, we are going to hell.
Can
Hell
you
yeah.
make...
What's your idea,
Can you,
Omega?
okay, I want to have you know who Majima is, clearly. I want to have a Radiohead still with Majima's suit, carrying a pair of skateboards as like fucking dagger style.
That'd actually be pretty good.
And then like the eye patches over one of the knobs too. Or it's like over one of the dudes with eyes, so it's like a tiny ass eye patch.
The only reason why I selected Kid to have like the Goblin Slayer outfit is because he literally never takes his helmet off.
Yeah.
This is true. When I say
And
secret,
Cersei can either be Elf
Take his helmet off
Archer
and do like one of the recent
Priestess.
when I say secret identity, I mean secret identity.
Yeah, even so much that when you take off your helmet, it's just an incognito tab.
Yoshi says the lost souls of Doom actually have charisma and more likable qualities, unlike Keffels.
Oh.
Make her just a
Big
shit
bird,
demon.
bro.
Here we go, guys. The first level of hell, even simpler. Just give
Do
me
you
a minute.
guys know that Digimon
You
that looks like a
cackle as
pile
the
of shit?
familiarity of the situation occurs to you. The gateway to the demon's domain was too accessible. You realize the demons mock you with their invitation. It does not matter. They spawn like rats and you got the grade AAA UAC poison they crave. Your bloodthirsty scream shatters the teleport haze. Once again, you find yourself amidst...
Nanomachines, son.
Well, this is it. Everything from here on out is hell. Look at that sky. Okay, I gotta prepare for this, because once I press this button, I go up, there's gonna be 4 fat-ass Nikocado avocado mancubuses shooting at me.
You could have had it all, kid. You could have had everything. Yet now, you sit here under your woke sky with your Nikocado avocados and your shotgun. You could
Yep.
have had everything.
There they are.
Like nanomachines, son.
Can you imagine Nikocado with those things on his arms?
Oh, that'd be great.
They'd be spraying like just
I'm telling you, I
some
need a,
kind of sauce.
I need a sprite artist, man, so we can start making the sprites for the Doom Web. And it's gonna be, you can pick from 4 different classes. You could be Rogue Internet Man, you could be Asterisk, you could be Fursky, or you could be me.
Can I be DLC?
What do you mean,
And
man?
one of the
We
weapons
don't do
just
this.
looks like an upside down dick.
Can we stop for dinosaur land calzones? That's gonna cost
There
extra
needs-
if you want DLC.
I
There
want
needs to be
dinosaur
like a-
land calzones. Well, why did you not tell me there was dinosaur-shaped calzones, kid? Tell me where they are!
Okay, loud.
I told Split to put them away so you didn't see them.
Oh, we have
Okay.
to include like
Dare you?
we have to include like locale themed monsters
Yeah.
and like
that was
semi
fun.
slug shack.
Okay, one of the weapons has to be a beanbox so it explodes demons' heads.
Well, here's the thing though.
Hi, Polly.
Each class is gonna have their own weapons. Which nowadays you can do
Squad is
that.
here.
Nowadays you can do that with Doom. It's very easy.
All right, we have a whole level based off semi's loot check.
Guys, the flower's here.
Yeah, hello,
Hello.
Flower. I've been waiting for an opening
Oh,
to say hi.
Flower is here.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's the pot.
Oh.
There's the flower. Damn, the pot's too big.
We need
Flower
to give
is
the
the
flower
concept
our
is-
carbon monoxide from talking to him so he doesn't die.
Our
There we
Like,
go.
you know, I read in a book
counter
once that flowers like it when you talk to them.
has given me just this horrible mental image
Welcome, Flower.
of
Hello.
Nikocado is screaming. It's just water weight as he fires, and what he's firing is just blobs of fat.
I wasn't thinking blobs
You
of
could
fat. I was
escape-
thinking like messed up foods he fires at you and it has an acidic effect.
Okay. The boss version of Nikocado Avocado, you throw hot pasta at,
Oh shit.
and it stuns him. I'd rather die of spice.
Now the
Like,
thing is, you know,
literally, he's gonna
we
do
need to
that
come
when
up
you
with
know,
like
him.
we need to come up with like the different monsters, like as far as like did you see that?
No, it isn't.
Invincibility.
When you get to my shack, it has a little sticky note saying, "I left something for you," and it's like a drill with a green tip on it. That's
For sure, I know.
Chainsaw replacer.
For sure, I know that I want Chris Chan to be the cyber demon, and when he shoots out Sonic shoes.
The weapon will be called Semi's Tip, and the flavor text will be just the tip.
It'd be a very fucked up chainsaw replacer. Like an oversized power drill.
Oh, God, that was right in the face. You fat
You know your
fuck.
face is not particularly blast resistant, right?
No, I know. I mean, I have the heavy armor, but still, it only does so
What
much.
would be the bonus for each one of us if we were Doom characters?
Well, you see, that's the thing. Like with me, with my character, I figured you'd start off with like a Glock, then you'd get like a tactical shotgun. You know, then from there you'd get like an M4. With Rogue, you'd get like a revolver Magnum first, then maybe
The Tempest Sword?
Yeah, the Tempest Sword, of course. With Fursky, there would be like I would have to ask her what kind of weapons she would like prefer, like what kind of themed weapons. Same thing for Asterisk too. But
I would focus mostly on melee weapons, plus the thing with the tip.
As far as adding other classes, I always figured that it would just be those 4 classes. I was gonna bring up the idea to Rogue once I had like more of a concept, you know, like things to show him, like because I can build the level designs. That would be no problem. I remember how to build levels from back in the day, and Doom Builder today is not really as different. The only thing is I need an artist for sprite work.
I mean, I was just bringing it up because if we're doing precinct-related stuff, it'd be cool if we had a whole precinct-themed people.
We could. I definitely had an idea. Where 1 or 2 levels, like, you know how Doom has like some of the levels they're on like the base, and then you go to hell and things like that. So I figured like a few levels would be in the precinct, a few levels would be in the Rogue After Dark tower. Then you got the 4 cent building, you know. There's so many places. Cobb's apartment, Chris Chan's house, you know.
We gotta incorporate precinct secret cells where my love shack is.
Well, yeah, I figured in one of the precinct, I had already figured this, in one of the precinct levels there was going to be a special key where you would go to the infirmary and there would be the still of Emily there saying, like, take whatever med kits you want. You know?
And then when you go to grab a certain one, she's like, no, that one's for Semi. He needs that.
Just a prop.
You know, there's so many ideas, you know?
Like, if I was going to be a
Those would
DLC character, like, I'd have, like, 2 abilities. I do more damage, the more damaged I am, and I become more resilient the more damage I take, but I can never pick up armor.
See, now, like, don't get me wrong. A DLC, like, our additional classes, like, later on would be badass. Like, Semi could be an additional class. Erebus, Grim, or Yoshi could be another class, you know, because they've been around
Booty
forever.
Warrior class.
Oh, God. I'm not even going there. What do you think, Flowery?
We'll just call it the butt circle.
Not PC for YouTube.
We'll call it the butt circle.
What is your ideas on this, Flowery? A rogue precinct lore, locale lore,
Man.
fucking Doom wed.
Man, I don't know anything about Doom.
Huh?
I don't know shit about Doom, man.
I mean, Flower could be the arms dealer that pulls out random guns from his little, like, car. If we're still using that.
Oh,
I have not used that in a while.
I just the mental image I just got is whenever you find a secret stash of like weapons or ammo, it's just Flowery there. It's just like, how the hell do you keep finding it?
You know what? That's
It's like-
true.
like,
Or whenever you get a new weapon,
like,
Flowery
I'm
could
trying
pop out
to-
like, really? You found it? Took you this long?
It's like, really, man? I was hiding this for a special occasion.
If you find a
stealing
secret
my stuff.
location, Flower's like, hey, that's mine.
Look at this, look at
What
this.
about
Look at this. Tell me the
I've
name
done-
of this level is not 90s enough. The Bleeding. The
Oh, wow.
Bleeding.
guys, what if there was like you could unlock hidden tracks in the game by finding a radio in each level?
I like what Grim just said.
Yes.
Grim's cell, Semi-cell would have to have Dylan tied up in it.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
what kind of tie? Like on fire or
I will be right back.
Alright.
Alright.
We could have an entire, like, themed fucking thing where it's just Dylan's cavern. To play on words.
oh god, someone's gonna go spelunking.
You see me mining something on the wall, it's like, don't you mind what I'm doing. There goes the unmaker, just leave me alone.
I'm looking for gold. Let me be. Imagine if that's how you unlock him.
Hey, that's the one thing about Doom 64. Shit gets too thick, pull out the Unmaker.
I'm just spelunking and Dylan. Like, don't ask too many questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. But I
Tell
want
you
it
what,
to be
if you-
gone.
If you don't ask me too many questions, I won't tell you any lies. I'll even join your team.
Oh, I think I get the BFG in this level.
Yes.
Big fucking gun! Big fucking gun, let's go.
I can't open that door. I have to jump down.
In exchange for not being able to heal, if I kill something, I gain that. Will glory kills be a thing?
Oh shit! Get out of my way, get out of my way! I'm not turning into Fat Boy's lunch. Sorry about that. I don't know if I want to go brutal Doom with it or not. Or just leave it old school Doom.
I would
I
leave
can
it
see
old
the
I mean,
school.
merits with those.
Because everybody does Brutal Doom nowadays. Everything is all fucking carnage and shit. Where there's like a million monsters in one level. And shit gets annoying after a while, you know? It's more
Yeah,
of a challenge when they're laid out.
I'd have to say I'd be okay with my still having like not still, my character having brutal kills because he's melee focused.
Yeah, like, okay, yeah, like maybe your character, or like Fursky's character, since her character would probably be melee focused as well, or Asterix's character, yeah, I could see maybe that. Or like the Berserk pack could give you glory kills for just like, maybe like 5 minutes, or just for that one level.
I mean, that's still pretty generous. You can probably find like those things on every level, but they get progressively harder to find. I mean, the fact that my character would heal for every kill is kind of broken too. Like, it wouldn't be for much.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, from the face, like, I was thinking about it, and like, don't get me wrong with what I say. I was thinking about it though, but it's like, when you first like look at Keffel's, like the face, you figure, okay, yeah, it's a trans person. Yes, she's trans, but you figure there's gonna be like I honestly thought there was gonna be a different body attached to that head.
Nope.
I did not.
No, I
You got a
got
very frumpy looking man.
I did not imagine, and I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm not by any means saying that my body's superior. My body sucks. I'm just saying that it's not what I expected. It's not what I
mean,
expected.
most people like
I don't know what
Kevin
you expect, to be
suffer.
Huh?
Go ahead, Flower. I'll make my comment meaner. Mine's over meaner.
Alright, I'm not saying, I'm not sure what you expect when people mutilate themselves, both physically and,
Well, because
biologically,
I've
with
met
both
trans
chemicals and
people that
surgeries
actually
for
have like
they want.
that have actually gone the whole way and have changed their body to look female.
Well, that's because they put a lot of effort into it. A lot of these people just lop it off and say they're done.
Yeah. These like samples think they should just, take a couple months of hormones and then they'll do other things. That's
I
the
mean,
main thing.
He's right. We were talking about how Kevin probably still may or may not have a 5 o'clock shadow.
It's because what I was saying, Split, is that when I first saw Keffel's face, the body that was connected to it was not what I was expecting. I was expecting, like, I wasn't expecting, like, sexiness, obviously. But I was expecting, like, at least a semi-formed female body, because they seem to have taken the surgery and everything so seriously. Because most trans that I know that take those surgeries like that seriously, they go out of their way to make themselves.
So you were expecting an actual woman instead of like Mr. Garrison?
Mrs. Garrison, yeah, I was. And, it's like, and like I said, if Keffels is watching this, which I highly doubt they are, I'm just a little speck of a person here. But all I'm saying is that, I'm not saying my body's great. It's not. I suck. I'm one of them big old Texas boys, I like my fucking barbecue and my barbacoa tacos in the morning. I smoke cigarettes and drink coffee like it's going out of style. When I look at myself in the mirror, I quote Arthur Morgan and say, "You ugly bastard." But
You drink your beer, but you don't beat your women. You shoot squirrels with your gun.
It's just take some pride in what you want to become. Don't just like do the face and then leave the body. Like, brr. I mean, that's like that's like if Da Vinci was to have started Mona Lisa's face, but then just like finger painted the bottom.
Man, that'd be a fucked up, concept to imagine.
Damn.
He finished Mona Lisa and then gave that bitch eyebrows when she didn't have none.
You know, I mean, you gonna do it? Go all the way with it. Don't just masturbate. Don't just jack off.
Don't just spray and pray. I get you.
No, Kickflip would not be able to be a playable cast because all Kickflip will be doing is running around fixing things.
He's the mechanic class. He's the most important class.
Terror Core. Don't ask me how I remembered that. Come on, boys. See, you get a berserk like that, and then you just go around and like punching people and turning them into muck.
So there's only one way to fight femboys. With the thing femboys don't want.
Alright, I'm leaving. But I gotta tell you, a swift kick in the ass is not the answer to everything. I gotta disagree with you.
Just ask these demons.
It was I who freed the slaves to re-enslave the slaves so I could have my way with the slaves.
Jesus Christ, to be honest, it sounds like something I would hear on Adonis Paul's freaking streams.
Lincoln, don't do it, man.
Why am I in the water? I wonder if the water stinks.
I mean, you're on a science outpost in hell or something.
It probably stinks.
Yeah, that is probably worse. I bet that is how dark that is. That is all corpse juice.
Gray water.
Not corpse juice. How unappetizing can you make something sound?
Well, I don't mean actual juice. I mean that flesh that leaks out of you after you die.
I almost took some splash damage there.
What's that stuff from Warhammer 40k? It's like scrape runoff.
What the? Did you see that?
I feel like I don't really got much to contribute to the conversation. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
Later.
Hey, why's Flowery leaving?
He felt like kind of a
We were waiting for his input.
3, 4, 5, 6, sixth wheel.
Well, I hope he doesn't think I don't like him.
He didn't have much to say on the random crap we were talking about, so you figured fuck it.
Oh, that was smart.
Also, to answer your question, Kit, yes, I did see that big dude slap you in the face.
Yeah, like the door just like magically opened and just slapped
Well, it
me.
looked like you opened it and he just bitch slapped you.
He put the taste back in your mouth.
You know what? Suck it.
I bet he would. He would suck the soul right out of your body.
No, I'm not being paid enough.
You're being paid?
Wait a minute. I was doing this shit for free.
How are you getting paid? There hasn't been one thing on this stream. No one's getting anything. There's not even $1 in the reservoir right now.
I mean, what's the point of like being paid when you love what you do? What I like to do is be a complete whore, so win-win for me.
Damn.
Okay, what the fuck do we need again?
Oh yeah, dude, I did not know the extent of fucking Wings' bullshit, bro.
What, something happened?
Yeah, you've never
What's
seen like Wings of Redemption
done now?
before?
No, like I've never like dwelled deep into the lore. I cannot believe that shit, dude.
Bro, you have like so much content just waiting for you.
He
By
didn't.
just looking into Wings.
He didn't want to fucking go to his grandmother's funeral. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, because he wanted to stay home and play video games.
Yeah, he had quote-unquote better things to do.
The least you could do is make like a token appearance.
And you know what?
Okay.
I
In all
don't-
fairness, let me explain to you further what happened. His grandmother promised him she was going to leave him the house after the third loan he paid off. He got the loan paid off. She left it to somebody else. I would not have gone to her funeral.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot more understandable. That's
Well,
bullshit.
maybe,
He
dude, but in
does
true
so much-
reality, in the end, family is family. You gotta give respects, man. Even if they've been a POS to you, you still just
if
make
I
a facial
paid
appearance.
$20,000 loans off from my grandmother, and she still doesn't give me the house as collateral as we agreed to, I'll visit her, but it's just to take a piss on her grave.
I can understand that.
Yeah, the most I would say is just make an appearance, but don't say shit.
Yeah.
But that's
Just walk up to the casket and punch her right in the eye. Just want to make sure you were actually dead. You piece of shit.
That's weird because even I've watched at least one or two videos on Wings of Redemption. It's weird actually being the one who knows about something instead of Kit for once.
I know the bare minimum about like wings, like
Dude,
only
oh.
what Smokey Chris tells us.
Oh,
a
and
little bit of
then
research-
his
little bit of research is
wife,
definitely.
his wife, freaking flirting with one of his mods.
Oh yeah. No, I think she did a little bit more flirting.
I think so too.
She sent the nudes.
But
They're out there.
I'm sorry, I don't blame her.
I thought those things with the torches on them were gnomes at first. I'm like, oh god, shoot them!
Yeah, I could see that from a distance. They do look like gnomes with like a
I'm
weird
watching
wiggly
it from
hat.
I'm watching it like from a small ass screen, so I thought they were demon gnomes.
And no, I've got the stream on Discord. As I was just checking the server real quick.
So yeah, Wings is really infamous technically, for just being a complete asshole.
Oh, there goes Omega.
Yeah, he's a complete asshole. He bans people from his fucking, like, games and chat for, like, virtually no fucking reason.
Slightest provocation type shit. He's also broken multiple controllers on stream.
Although I gotta
Oh,
say,
yeah.
some of those troll comments they're too rich, man. They are too rich.
Yeah, grade A trolling right there.
Seriously, yeah. I know this opens.
Something here opens, he says as he rubs his face on the wall like a cat.
Yes, nuzzle it, kid. Nuzzle it.
It's because this right here. I know it. Oh, I think I have to do this. Damn it.
Not quite.
But I know it has something to do with that switch.
Were you able to shoot it, or are you gonna have to like try to fling yourself with a rocket and turn around really fast?
No.
Oh yeah, that is one thing I remember from the review of one of the marathon games. If you do decide to play like on stream or something, some areas you do need to make use of rocket jumping to get around. So,
Dude, that's one thing in Doom I was never good at. Fucking rocket jumping.
Oh, quick thing. If you ever cover Wings, be careful. You don't strike people.
oh shit.
Yeah, that's another reason why people don't fucking like him is because, you know, like, he knows, like, about his trolls, but, like, if, like, anyone does documentaries on him or, you know, fucking, like, does what Rogue does, looks at his content and, like, you know, has a giggle about it, he's like, he's so fucking bugging me, man! I can't fucking take this shit no more!
Oh, you don't forget his wine near the end of the. You just want to get the fucking surgery.
Didn't he get like a big chunk of his fucking stomach removed to try and lose weight?
Yeah, he also had it done in Mexico. If you know anything about Mexican surgeons, no offense to Mexico, but I wouldn't trust him. I'd rather pay
There
the
it
extra
is.
money and have a higher chance of success.
From what I understand, they're actually not like bad at what they do. It's just the fact that it's in fucking Mexico.
Yeah, it's the equipment that they don't have the best shit for.
Yeah. It's kind of the catch-22. You can either get a competent surgeon without the right equipment, or you can need to sell a kidney to get the other one fixed here.
Or you can just die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, that's better than Canada. Canada will just tell you,
don't even fucking start on Canada.
Yeah, I think let's be real here, they can call it euthanasia all they want. For all intents and purposes, I think suicide is now their number 3 cause of death.
Well, you know that the whole I have the right to die how I choose. She chose to live in the end. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, it's been a complete fucking shit show. Not to like make shit super political or anything. It's just you know.
Are you Canadian?
Me? No.
But you have a quality insurance Canadian.
Yes, I have a quality assurance Canadian.
The poor man living in Canada like that.
Man, he is hoping against hope that Canada will stop being a meme for that, because it is the worst reason to be a meme.
Okay, in all fairness, you're already America's hat. What else do you have going for you?
Bingo.
They're also... I'm just gonna put that out there. A lot of Western animation is actually done in... A lot of Western animation is done in Canada, so chances are they're partially to blame for some of the crappier cartoons that have come out recently, at least in part.
I remember watching a Canadian, done Japanese anime that looked like Dragon Ball, where the face was just fucked up in frames. It was like Spider, or like the one that has messed up fucking face, but in another cartoon. And like he had to pause it for a frame when he was powering up just to be like Spider-Man or whatever.
I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just gonna say it. I wish Emily was here.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think she'll join your server again because of a certain person who was added back.
Oh yeah, no, just for the record, I had nothing to do with that.
I am not blaming you for adding someone back. If you
Oh
want to
no
give
no
them a
no no
second
no!
chance-
I give everybody a second chance.
Like I said, I'm all about second chances.
And people have, and Omega actually is the one that I talked to. Omega about it, and Omega said straight up, he goes, he goes, if we let him back, he is 100% behaving, and that guy knows that we're talking about him. He's not gonna get pissed off about it. He knows what's up. He knows what he did. No. He knows what he did, and he knows it's messed up, and he understands that he's back, but it's a probationary period, and Omega's watching. And let me tell you something, Omega's always watching. That boy picks up shit faster than anyone else.
The thing is, Emily's my girlfriend. I don't want that being rubbed in his face, and I know that certain people will do that. So,
nah, dude, that's stuff. He already.
I know Emily's gonna do that. That's the thing.
Oh, he's already.
I know her well enough.
Yeah. I was just saying, with you here, it was nostalgic, so that's why I was like, everybody all here, including Split now.
Yep.
I used to just kind of hide in the fucking shadows. I got over my fear of having my awful voice recorded.
I mean, yeah, every now and then I do my fat guy breathing, and it comes up on the mic, and I get kind of self-conscious about that. But remember, I'm using a fucking phone, so I can't quite cut out all the extra hard breathing.
Well, that's the thing. Dreamy says I never give people second chances personally. That's the thing, Dreamy. I'm the type of person that I'm not gonna be all. How can I say it? It's internet. I'm not gonna get pissed off. I'm not gonna hold it against somebody because of something that happened. And to be totally honest, I do. I would like Emily to be here. It'd be fun right now to have her here as well.
Yeah, but you know how it is. she's. I love her to death, but she's kind of like still on the fence about it.
Yeah, I kind of figured I'll be perfectly honest. I kind of figured that like you coming back and everything was like, test the water, see how things are, and then maybe things seem calm enough you might consider coming back on her own.
Yeah, 100%. I have my own little place where we hang out at, and we have refugees from this server. 100%. I believe that they're good people who just got into misunderstandings. I'm not going to mention any names here, but I was very forward and upfront about coming back to them.
Yeah, no.
I
By the
mean-
way, in case she sees it or you can pass the message along, because I keep forgetting to message her, I ain't forgotten. I do intend to make her like on you still, just for shits and giggles.
Like I want one new still as well. Want to be on my throne, but like
Well,
where
to
I'm
anybody
talking
that's over
casually.
there in Semi's server, I mean, whatever happened, hey, you're always welcome to come back. Omega is pretty much, master mod now. He takes care of business.
Well, we've got Satan Ray over there. I'm going to go ahead and list a few of them that I know are going to be okay with me mentioning. Satan Ray's over there, which I know that he would come back, but then you'd have to deal with Cal and
Yeah, no, absolutely.
all the other guys. Shrimp's over there with us at the moment. He's still spurting on occasion, but because I'm so free speech, I just let him do it.
Yeah. He ain't a bad dude.
No, Shrimp's not a bad guy. He just sometimes he just got his he just lets
He's a
rip. To
little
be
extra.
honest, even though it's a little bit extra, it's venting. I don't mind people venting. They vent out as much as they want. And I mean, if they're venting in VC and somebody's in VC with them, if you don't like it, bro, come on, just like back out. Just don't like make a fucking thing about it.
Yeah, he does a couple of things that are extra, but in general, he's a good bloke and he deserves a chance. But he chose to leave, and that was his decision. Yeah, like me. Whenever we had a disagreement and I felt things were going down the tubes, I just quietly left instead of causing drama.
Yeah, no, and that's to be commended.
I figured that you would
Nobody
get
there
things.
seems like bad people, really.
Well, here's the thing. I knew that if I left, Kit would get his stuff together, even if I wasn't there. And since I should have handled it differently. I agree with that. I should have let him know what was going on and how I felt and why I was leaving.
Communication.
Yeah. But at that point, I didn't think I was going to be able to be calm or reserved enough to say anything rational.
Well, that's fair.
So I left. I didn't want to cause an issue. I knew if I ever came back, I wouldn't be mod again. I already 100% knew that. And it's for the best at the moment. If the opportunity ever presents itself again, I'll take you up on it. But, I'm aware of where I stand now. And that's good.
Yeah, boundaries have been more or less set. Everything seems to be running, honestly, pretty well.
Yeah, I don't make big deals that I came back. I just kind of vibe.
Yeah, you came back, everybody said, "Hi, Sammy, welcome back," and went about our day.
I even said, hey, let's not make a big deal out of it. I'm just, here.
And things have been pretty alright.
And, I say it, but, I mean, I take the same approach as Rogue. Y'all are my friends. I'd never stay mad at anybody.
Now, if one of us turned out to be a terrible, awful locale, open season.
Then there's open season.
Yeah.
But you know what? In
Homer's
fact,
season
to tell you
so-so.
the truth, a while back, you remember when that major hurricane was hitting Florida? And I remembered that Satan and Cal lived around that area. I messaged them on Twitter. I tried to get a hold of Satan and be like, hey, are you and Cal okay? I mean, they were here with me since the beginning. I don't hold grudges. I mean, the same thing with Shrimp is the same thing with Cal. It can be a little bit extra, but, there's still You know, I'm not taking anything away from anybody. Oh, Revenant!
Well, there is the case where the king goes. Everyone's done it, not just them. And if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to bring it back up.
Exactly. Satan, I love the guy. He's great. And Cal,
I take it from the back any day.
Cal's awesome. Cal's just, I've talked to, there were times where I was going through shit at the time, and her and Satan helped me out, so I'm never going to hold a grudge. Everyone that I've met on this server has always helped out in some way or another. Ow, damn, dude, that guy really shoved it up my bum.
Sus.
So yeah.
Yeah, the only issue I've ever had with like Cal and Satan was an insensitive comment that I was just a little too sensitive about. Like, it wasn't even their fault.
Unmaker bitch.
And that's why I invited them both to my own server. She's since left. Yep, she left.
I just
didn't
don't
even
want to
notice.
comment on it because I'm trying to avoid like that kind of shit, you know.
Nah, don't worry
I
about it,
respect
Fursky.
that.
You don't have to comment on it at all.
Yeah, nah.
You had your
I
own
don't want you
issues with
thinking I'm
them.
AFK.
Like, you had your own issues with them first, kid. We get that. You had your own issues with me, but we worked that out. I don't
Yeah,
hold much. I
exactly.
don't hold any grudges left. I'm not going to forget what happened, but we learned from it. We've evolved by it. You know, it's not who we are. It's not the
You
sum
both
of
have
our
extra
parts.
arms now.
Yeah, it's not the sum of our parts. We got extras.
What the hell is this? An after school special? Just do what fucking Rogue says. Be an adult and stop being a bitch.
Or be the quiet kid with your book bag.
You guys are alright, don't show up at the precinct tomorrow.
Don't show the priest.
Gonna let the cows out!
You start hearing the backpack song. Backpack. I got an AK in here just for you. Backpack. I got extra clips with me too. Backpack.
When the teacher says, your face when the teacher says, what comes before 47? And the quiet kid says, AK.
You see that like face that fucking the blue guy makes on fucking Monsters Inc. Go.
Well, look, do this for me, someone. Tell Emily I said to come in the chat and say hi.
All right, I'll tell you.
She can at least do that.
I'll send her. I'll do you one further. I'll send her the link.
Jesus, there's enough Baron of Hells in there. Got enough royalty in there, my guy?
Like, you know, the only reason
Oh,
why
I should have moved out of there.
is somebody else. So, I don't know if she's gonna feel exactly safe. And it's not your fault because I know you just want to give people second chances.
Well, in that situation, they can just steer clear of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You would hope
Like I
that they
said,
would.
Omega watches out. Omega's like that omnipotent being from the original Star Trek episode. He sees all. He's here now.
Yeah, no, he won't put up with any shit. Like, we do have like a
Yeah, Sully.
a proper like 3-strike kind of deal for people being fuck ups now instead of what we had before.
So, Fursky, what are you doing?
I ain't gonna lie, we're pretty fucking inept at the best of times. At least the 3-strike thing was a good idea.
I don't know what I'm doing is relevant. Like you're playing Doom.
What are you playing? I know you're playing something.
Probably getting high.
I'm fucking playing something like trying to cook food.
There's half left. She's getting high and playing second.
I wish I was high right now. I can't afford weed. You got money for weed?
A lot, yeah.
I just spent my last $50 like a couple nights ago because my sister literally held the car hostage.
Okay.
And wouldn't let us drive 20 minutes down the street to buy KFC.
Okay, here's what you do. If you have money to make to Missouri, there's an empty, like, tree in a cemetery. That's where I keep my money.
Gotcha.
You say that like
It's-
I have money to go to Missouri.
It's shaped like a person's mouth. Don't be worried. It's just a tree. If you hear it laughing, pull your hand out as quickly as you can.
I think I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, Miss Emily just said hi. Hey, babe.
Hi, Emily.
Hey!
I wish you would rejoin the server, but you know,
Backpack.
I got bombs and knickknacks too. Backpack.
Hey,
You